Hello, most awesome Sims 2 fans. Welcome to the channel. I'm Tipsy Mommy Shark. Today, I bring you a cautionary tale, a build so chaotic and cursed, I had no choice but to call it the Tower of Terror. We're talking builds, rebuilds, pink soup, and a surprise 2100 piece wall limit that showed up like an uninvited guest refusing to leave. Stay tuned to the end to see how you can download this build for your game and hear true tales of my anguish along the way. Let's get started. We are going to talk about the inspiration behind this build, the many issues I ran into in over the 2 long months it took to finish my Tower of Terror. This is more of a build overview, not a step-by-step or a full build video, because I love you all, and I didn't want to make you watch an hour of me placing the same stove in 50 Shades of Grey. If you do want to see that, I will tell you how, should you choose to torture yourself. Stay tuned. Please take a moment to like and subscribe. It confuses the algorithm and wipes away my tears, because apparently I cope by building bigger buildings. Sim York has been an ongoing series inspired by my beloved New York City. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to put a link in the description down below so you can catch up. I wanted to build us an uptown luxury apartment for our Sim York, which we have not done yet. The inspiration came from New York City's greenery, not just the park, but rooftop gardens, fire escapes that grow tomatoes. I used to love taking pictures of that kind of thing. Plants existing in every nook and cranny. It's a concrete jungle, but it's full of greenery and it's alive. That was the goal, a luxury apartment complex with life growing all around it. Our first problem, I have an issue with density. Every lot I build has to feel full, layered, lived in, which is fine until your game starts sounding like it's begging you to stop. You have 10 seconds to reach minimum safe distance before it self-destructs. My favorite New York City hood custom content had to be removed because of crashing and pink soup. If you want to see me crying over that, I will put a link in the description down below. In order to get the height I felt we needed, I used a cheat. Set highest allowed level to 15 because typically you're only allowed to build a building 4 levels high. It didn't work at all, so I consulted the all-knowing mage, Google. It turns out there's a workaround. Pre-made dormers found in the roofing section. You place a few on your highest roof and like magic, the game suddenly behaves. Please don't ask me why. I didn't ask, it just does. You can delete them after you start building up. The Sims 2 is not built on logic. It's built on roofing objects and a fragile agreement with the void. Being the ultimate sim contractor that I am, I was busy early on adding elevators leading up to our lobby areas and steps for fire safety, of course. We must keep things up to code. I am the building and fire safety inspector. It's important. I also wanted to get the windows and the front of the apartment building set up. I had very specific looks I was going for. There is no budget. This is for Sims who want the best and will absolutely regret it later. We will be skipping around soon, so if you want to see this in its edited but mostly full version of the build, sped up to 800 times the speed, with some lovely Sims 2 music playing in the background, you'll be able to find this on my Patreon page. No membership required. The link will be in the description down below. Usually in my builds, you'll find me doing strange and unusual things, like decorating a lobby before the build is even remotely finished. I told myself I just need to get a sense of scale for what I'm working with. I ended up looking up Midtown luxury apartment and condo lobbies. You'll see photos on the screen. This build took a surprising amount of research. I've always liked the look of older, classic New York style. I do remember these things from living in New York, so it's less about inspiration, more about realizing like, oh my gosh, I've been subconsciously cataloging marble floors for years. No matter what The Sims 2 puts me through, my brain thinks this is gonna work out fine. I'm not sure why I do that. Maybe I live in denial. I know it's not optimism. I started laying out multiple structures on the lot. We had our main apartment building. I knew we needed a coffee shop. I wanted a 1930s style building that kind of wrapped around the whole thing. The idea is simple. It's Sim York. We need more buildings, bigger buildings, tighter spaces. Things need to be taller. Absolutely no regard for consequences. What I didn't realize is that it was slowly building a situation that I could no longer physically contain, but that realization was coming whether I was ready for it or not. I built too deeply, too greedily. I ran out of walls. Yes, walls. I crawled back to my mage, Google, after a fair amount of cursing and a couple days off of the computer. I learned something that somehow I've avoided for over 20 years. There is a wall limit in The Sims 2. 2,100 pieces to be exact, and you're done. No warning, no beeping, no celebration, just full stop. Like a cutoff at the juice bar after one too many shots. So demolition had to begin because I had apartments to frame, interiors to finish, and I had no walls. None. No walls. Please let me know in the comments down below if anybody else knew about this wall thing. Many months and videos later, things changed. The coffee shop got smaller, about half its size, and it works, thanks to a mod that allows apartments and community lots to exist together. The link will be in the description below. That 1930s apartment building that no longer wraps around everything. It stands politely next to our main building. We gained a back garden instead of ambition. Even the terrain paint at one point glitched into pink soup. I think this is personal, but the build started stabilizing. Our main building ended up stretching multiple floors, but I only built out 4. I needed the kind of space that makes you look up and with your mouth agape, consider your life choices. The first 2 floors became one large condo. Mrs. Moneybags is renting that unit. Divorced, 2 kids, clearly square footage is her love language. Above that, we have 5 additional luxury apartments which share amenities. A lobby with a front desk, aka working bar, a pool with access to back gardens and a hot tub, and there's also a rooftop garden and more, because if I can't have unlimited walls, I can have unlimited amenities. The 1930s apartment building ended up being much simpler, an old lobby and a single unit. Old world glamour, minimal chaos, and structural stability. Mr. Moneybags moved over there. He said he wanted to stay close to home. The kids are nearby. The situation is contained. I'm choosing not to ask further questions. I smell a scandal, but that's for another video. Rents for these apartments range from 900 to 7,000 simoleons. Shockingly accessible for a wide range of Sims. We could even move Sim York's it girl Marcy here. Remember her? I am not that nice. You can get this build full of custom content and mild game-breaking potential for free on my Patreon page. No membership required. The link will be in the description below. Please take a moment to like and subscribe. It keeps my channel alive longer than most of my Sims. Let me know in the comments about your most horrifying Sim builds. Thanks for watching. Happy simming and bye-bye.